Alright, welcome to Tech Dive Gaming. Tonight I have a special City Skylines video for you guys. It's going to be all about making a highway, your first highway. Very important because it kind of is the blueprint for the rest of your city for the rest of time, because making highways takes a lot of effort. And so, the cat is currently trying to get my attention. Anyways, so our main problem is we have all this freight traffic running right through the smack dab the middle of our town, and we don't want that because that increases pollution, increases noise, makes people unhappy and sick, and it slows down traffic. Especially as our city starts to grow more, we're going to be building more industry, we're going to have more people. That's going to really stress this main road, and we don't want that. So let's start with demolishing things, because you know what, highways take up a lot of space, and yeah, so let's first start off by deleting everything in our way. And so I'm thinking we will take our highway, we'll run it straight through, pretty much just straight out. It's going to delete a lot of this neighborhood right here, and then it's going to make a 90-degree turn, come over and hook up right into our industry area somewhere in here. We'll figure that out later. So first things first, we know we're going to run through this spot, so we're going to delete. This road, we're going to actually leave it because we're going to use it as our highway junction, the on and off ramps, and so we'll leave that in place because that's a good spot for it. Keep in mind, you don't want to have a lot of these on and off ramps because they will interfere with the flow of traffic, so you want to keep them to a minimum. Basically one main one for every, I don't know, this far. Very scientific. Yes. And then just keep deleting our way through. Yes, I know. All this hard work going to waste, but it would be very worth it. You also need to delete permanent buildings such as fire stations, police stations. Move them or delete them, doesn't really matter. You have to rebuild them. Now, onto the highway building, the best part. So, if I had the capability, I would actually make this elevated from the very start, but I don't have that luxury right now. So we're just going to take our highway, we're going to pick the one with just the regular one, and we're going to use the straight tool. We're going to run it straight out right here, and then we're going to page up to give it elevation, and then we'll do one click on each side of our road, and then we'll go page down once again, just like that. Look at that nice overpass, very gentle, very smooth, nothing wrong with that. We can continue going straight, and now we shall make our right turn. Click the curved road tool. This one gives you more precise turns. So come out roughly 2 lines like so, come over 2 lines like so, and that's our first turn. Symmetrical, 90 degrees, and we are looking good. So now we have a choice. We can either go straight into this road and maybe have another junction here, or we can build over to here and bypass the town entirely. And I think the best course of action is to actually tie in with the road right here and have another junction. Wait, no, scratch that, we're going to go over here. So we're going to come out probably another, say 3 tiles straight away, and then we're going to do 2, and then come over 2 at some kind of 45-degree-ish angle, like that. My cat is really bugging the crap out of me. Okay, just like that, about 3 lines or so, come out 2, and we'll come right into this intersection. Beautiful, just like that. We are halfway done. Very simple, very quick. And then we will take another road. It's a good idea to have basically this is going to be dumping traffic onto these little roads. It's going to become a very heavy area, so you want to put your on-ramp somewhere a little bit further away, maybe see about two dots over. Come over here. Try to make some nice pretty looking curves, and then actually the best way to do this is to come in with your curved road tool and just parallel the existing straight parts of your road. Come out like that, click, and yeah. This is a very easy way to make your road look very good. I'm going to actually have a little bit more of a gap over here since we're going to have a lot of congestion. Come on here, page up. Oh. Curved road tool makes it a little bit more difficult, but you know, page down. Symmetrical. Always great. Right back in to our connection. Now we have almost a road. Come out here, we'll do a little bit more than 2 tiles. Actually, if you can, try to make, yeah, that's perfect. Look at that beautiful curve. Once again, we'll do the same thing right here. Come over here, try to get the line that comes out of the road you're connecting to. That'll give you the best idea of how to make a symmetrical curve. Look at that, it's working. This is gonna be a little bit tricky because we can't do a perfect run. So I'm actually gonna use the freeform tool. We're gonna play it, we're gonna eyeball it pretty much. So a very gentle curve, and then we're gonna try and do that. Very simple, very effective. Now in order to help this situation out, let's come over here, let's put in a one-way road, just something like this. And boom. This will give a unburdened access, at least to the highway from this side. Very simple. Look at this beautiful highway. Now let's put in the ramps. Ramps are very important. The best way to do them early on is to keep it simple. So I'll just take it from the bottom of the hill, come over, see what kind of, how it lines up with that dot right there. Just like that. And then over here, maybe click the dots. Oh, oops. My bad. So then we come over here, come out, I don't know, about halfway-ish or so, and then click on the dot, and we'll just mimic it over here. Very simple. These are not the best ways. Oh, we have something's in the way. No? Might just be a little bit too close. So we'll come out straight a little bit and then we'll hook it up. No big deal. Yeah, that's kind of ugly. Let's redo it. There we go, much better. And there you have it, a very simple interchange. Not very efficient, but it will work with a small city in light traffic. As time goes on, you can upgrade it and then change it if it becomes too bad. But I don't know why I just deleted that. I wish I could undo it, but I can't. Too late. So I'm gonna rebuild this road real quick. Actually, no, I'm not. We're actually going to keep that deleted because we want to reconnect our main road going through town. This one's just going to be a tree line street. We're going to run out straight, which we can't because there's a police station in the way. Let's move the police station. Come over here. Build our road. And then use the dotted lines to line up our curves. Perfect. So now traffic can get off here and go into the downtown area, or it can go to the industry area on this side of town. Same with both sides. And then I think right here would be a great spot to have another junction. Make sure that's not anything important. Come over here. Just do a straight road. Something like this. Page up. Once you're crossed, page back down. There we go. Very simple, and then we'll just do very similar kinds of ramps on the other side. Just grab a dot, connect it up. Oh crap, didn't mean to do that. And then for the on-ramp, just click right here, and then boom. These are probably the simplest, cheapest way to make some highway interchanges without affecting the traffic too badly. However, these will become congested as soon as the city starts to grow rapidly. Let's keep that in mind. Let's move on. So, let's go through a checklist. We have this junction, and these connections are looking great. Now, we have to think, what did we delete before? We deleted a fire station. Let's come back over here or replace it. You want to keep your permanent buildings away from your off-ramp of your highway because what will likely happen is that you actually upgrade these off-ramps to be more lanes. So maybe something like this. All right, so that gives you 3 lanes. One lane can go straight, one lane can turn right, one lane turns left, and that will actually help you out a ton. And same with this side. Come over here. Actually, you can't do that because it'll make a big turn. So we'll leave that as it is for now. And we're good. Let's go. Roll the tapes. The traffic will be confused first off, and you'll realize you deleted something like your power lines. She'll just come in. I recommend just building close to your power plants, just so it's easier to remember where your power lines are. And we should be good. There we go. Alright, first things to notice are... Oh, we're actually low on traffic, or low on power. What's wrong? Oh. A building got deleted. Ridiculous. Anyways. Make sure power's going over here. Good stuff. So things are actually running very smoothly now. This entire area is completely isolated from heavy truck traffic. Heavy trucks will just kind of use the highway more naturally because it's a straightaway. Even if this is a shorter route, they should use the highway because it's faster. And you can always put in the heavy traffic ban on these roads within town to make it 100% certain. Moving on, the neighborhood is filling in nicely. I recommend always having a residential neighborhood or something with available space in it, so that way it can just grow as it needs to, and then you'll see your commercial and industrial go up as it becomes rare. What is this? Not enough customers, which means we just need more people, pretty much. We actually kind of took out a little bit of our population. We're back under 5,000. Good job, me. Let's go ahead and fill this neighborhood out into the rest of our gap in here. So, let's take our road. Maybe use this. There we go. Housing, housing, housing. I don't really recommend building right up next to the highway with residential. The traffic noise will make them very upset, so just kind of keep it a little bit of distance. It also makes for a great spot to put some parks in, or a school, or any kind of building like that, because it's an empty space. So, hopefully we'll get some more growth. Commercial is not very happy. There is more demand for commercial, however, we're also running low on customers for commercial, so I think we'll just kind of hold off and hope the population restores itself back to 5,000. Look at this, very smooth traffic flow, very nice. Over here, same thing, not a problem. Let's go ahead and fill out some more neighborhoods. I think right here would be a good spot for a dense neighborhood. Always not like super dense, but relatively dense. So we'll come in. This will be probably my main access, because I don't want to put the access to the main road, because the more intersections you have on a main road, the worse the traffic will be. So just come in here. I don't know, come out as many tiles as you want, really. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to make it to where the housing is going to have 3 tiles on each side, right? So that way they'll pretty much maintain the capacity of a 4-tile deep house, but they'll only take up the space of 3. And it's just an easy way to pack a little bit more people in. It also works with high... Oh, see, I took a tile away. My bad. It also works with high density residential too. Because almost all the buildings can fit onto 3 tiles when they use, or 3 and 4 tiles. A little bit of a mess up here. That's close enough. And then we can connect on this side, I guess. Let's see. Yeah, something like that. Perfect. And then we'll come in here with the marquee tool and residential, and we will fill out the rest of this neighborhood. Perfect. Our commercial demand is going up very rapidly, and so I'm going to add in some more. Take advantage of our new junction there. We can build it right up close to industry. It's not affected too terribly bad, but it's not ideal. Look at that beautiful highway. So smooth. Everything goes so fast on it. Truly, mastering highways is a very essential skill when it comes to city skylines, just because you have to build them. Especially when your city gets bigger, you cannot avoid having a highway. They're extremely powerful tools. Alright, commercial is going down a bit. We actually have more customers, getting some upgrades. Things are going very smoothly. Let's put some parks in. We have quite a bit of extra money coming in, so I think a nice big park, how about a large playground, would be a great investment. Yeah, we'll be fine. And then maybe over here we can put one of these Japanese gardens in. They're very space efficient and relatively cost efficient. They just don't have a very large area of coverage. One park that I actually like a lot is the plaza with picnic tables. It has a it's very powerful, it seems, and a very large distance, and it costs a little bit more. Actually, 15 grand is a little bit steep. Just in case, we're going to keep this money in the bank. We're not going to spend it. Just in case we have to go out and buy like a fire station or a police station or something more urgent. Speaking of which, let's check on our utilities and services. So, electricity looking great. Water, sewage looking great. Garbage, not so good. We should build another recycling center. So landfill's almost full. Landfills naturally just go with industry areas because they both pollute and they don't care about pollution. So, let's see. Let's get some. Actually, I won't use those roads because they're not in the vanilla game. Let's just come in here and build. I recommend building them close to the outlet so that way they can travel further. Do something like this. Boom, boom. Now, they're very expensive and it's very easy to spend way too much money on recycling facilities. Keep that in mind. And you know what? It won't hurt to have another landfill. Just to make sure that when the other one gets full, we will have a space for more trash. Landfills also have a ton of trucks. 15 trucks each. Recycling centers also have 15 trucks. Man, recycling centers are very powerful if you have them available to you. If not, you have to wait for incinerators for a powerful tool and just pile up more landfills. That's how the game rolls. And I think that's actually it for this episode. It actually took quite a bit of time. It's very time inefficient to build highways, but it is very worth it just because they are so effective and you pretty much just have to have them. Also, a little bit of infrastructure upgrades, making sure everything runs very smoothly, very nicely. And yeah, that's it. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this episode. Please comment below. Tell me if you have any ideas for videos that I should do, any questions, anything really. If you just want to talk, hit me up in chat. Anyways, see you guys next time.